I would say, I mean, right now we're using a lot of like Ustream and podcasts. I mean, I think to young DJs out there, podcasts are very important. You know, you can reach the world with your music and your sets and develop friends. Automatic, is it right?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of our friends are using now, and Facebook has been very, very helpful to everyone around the world. I mean, MySpace, of course, that's where it all started, but you can connect a lot more, and it's a little more intimate than MySpace was so broad and huge. But I would say, as far as DJs are concerned, to get out there, sites like Podomatic would be the best to. I would recommend, highly. And Ustream, if you want to do the visual thing and DJ, I mean, you can pretty much do it yourself now these days. I mean, everything is just so, a lot easier than it was before. Anane's World is my new production. I produced a full-length album for Anane. She was one of the lead singers of Elements of Life and my band. She's also my wife. And her album's coming out February 16th on Nervous Records. And it's a mixture of reggae, rock, dance, R&B, soul, and world music. It is very diverse. It's all Anane's influences, and I just created the foundation of music for what she was dreaming of hearing. I'm very excited, of course, with Anane's album. She's coming out with we're doing a 20-city tour worldwide in the U.S. and in Europe, starting January 28th until March 14th, and then we end up in Miami for the Winter Music Conference. I also signed an artist from Central Africa. His name is Bodhisattva, and we just recorded a double album with him that's coming out in May. Amazing album, and he combines that neo soul flavor but with African roots. I mean, it's very interesting, the sound he has. And also Elements of Life, which is my project with my band. I'm doing the second album, and it's going to come out in July, and we're going to be touring with the full band as well. And it's a tribute to women. It's a lot of female singers: Lisa Fisher, Cindy Mizell, Anane. I'm speaking to Erica Badu now. The poet Ursula Rucker. So it's a wonderful, wonderful family of beautiful, powerful women, and the album is dedicated to women around the world. There will be a reunion of Masters at Work, yes. Next year we make 20 years that since we started, so we want to do something really special. We definitely spoke about it, and after I finish my Elements of Life project, I'm going to go right into Masters at Work with Kenny Dope, and we're going to create some great music for 2011. Hey, I have to agree very much with Billy. You know what I mean? It's like, once you let something out, it just like spreads like wildfire, So, I mean, right now we're doing the best we can to hold on to it, but, she's right, it's just spreading all over. So hoping that we get licensings with commercials and, movies and other places of video games where your music can be exposed in other ways, I think is the way that you can generate some money and stuff. But I definitely agree with her that once you put out a song and you spread it to a few DJs or a few people, I mean, it can go anywhere. You know what I mean? And spread to thousands, and it's hard to control. There's not, there's all types of ways. I mean, first I listen to the song. Obviously I try to use the whole song, the melody and the lyric, and the voice as much as possible. But a lot of when we do things for clubs, sometimes you do things a little more minimal and use a little bits of the vocal that may bring out the hook of the song at least. And that's what we did way back in the early '90s with Masters at Work dubs. I mean, we started taking songs from different artists and using a little hook and creating all this new music to it, and they became Masters at Work dubs. Next thing you know, everybody wanted one from Madonna to, Janet Jackson or whatever. So my thing is that I take different approaches to it. You know what I mean? I may start the groove, and when I work with Kenny Dope, he may come up with an interesting beat, and I'll play music to the beat. And of course with the vocal and the melody on it. So. Sure, man. My stuff is for music lovers. My stuff is for people that are really into music and into songs and melody. Ever since the beginning, Kenny and I, when we started together as Masters at Work, and even before when I was making music, that was my goal. To reach people out there that were like me, musically. Best advice is, to spend as much time as you can with your family, man. The world is changing. 2010, we're touring. I'm going to have a big party in Ibiza that I'm working on now. I'll be there for 18 weeks, most likely, if it all goes well. We have great parties in Miami happening on March 23rd for Anane's World, Body Sadva's new album, Invocation, and my album, Elements of Life 2. Wonderful listening party at the W Hotel. On the 24th, we're doing a dance ritual over at the Vagabond, and on the 25th, I'm actually doing a roller skating rink on the beach.
Wow.
Something really different, and a basketball court. So we're doing a lot of fun things and preparing for the summertime. And I've been doing a lot with Soul Heaven over in London. Tomorrow I'm going over there to celebrate the 10 years of Soul Heaven being around at the Ministry of Sound, and we've developed a wonderful partnership with Ministry of Sound now, which is different for them musically and different for us as well. So this is a wonderful thing. We're going to do 4 events a year at the Ministry of Sound. So there's a lot of great things happening right now. And in New York, I have my party at Roots. It's called Roots at Cielo, which I do every Wednesday. It's now going to be on the 6th year. So the family's growing. That's it. Vega Records, vegarecords.net. Check it out, and you'll know everything.